We're talking about Super Saturday.
Yes, guys, we really want to encourage you down this Saturday coming, the 12th.
It is.
Losing days very quickly, this one. We're getting closer to Christmas every day. I can tell you, it's crazy. So, but Super Saturday the 12th, we want to come down. Super Saturdays are massive here at Stratco Land. We really love them and enjoy them. I know we got Cozzy coming down here at Gepps Cross for a couple of hours in the morning. We're going to have free coffee like we normally do, which is always fantastic. People love that. So anybody that's a keen coffee lover, certainly come down, grab your free coffee, come through Garden, come have a look.
Is that coffees 10 till 2?
10 till 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Don't get here at 9.
No, 10 till
Otherwise
2.
you'll be here waiting for an hour.
Exactly right. But where do we start? We'll start with Green Life. What do we got, Phil?
We should start with Green Life.
20% off Green Life. And for those lucky people that do get in early, Phil's got a couple of surprises.
Props. So, yeah, Green Life, everything through the store will be 20% off.
Yep.
Green Life, 20% off. However, we've gone above and beyond for this one. So keep an eye out for 30% off, 50% off. So we've got up to 50% off Green Life. So we've gone through, we've selected plants. I've bought some in, don't tell my boss. But
Definitely not.
I've bought extra stock in for this weekend.
Yep.
I think you'll find it at all of the garden centre that we've got, that they'll be loaded up with, like I say, 20% off all plants generally.
Yep.
But, you know, come in for some of those 50% offs. I'll give you a hint, we've got some awesome lavenders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lavenders. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
So awesome lavenders, 50% off.
50% off.
So yeah, plenty to choose from for Green Life. So
we've also
the biggest draw card.
Yeah, we will. And the other thing is we do have a competition running as well. So what was that, Phil? That's a chance to win one of these things.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh. Obviously hotter weather coming in, watering's always a key category. So we've got an opportunity to be able to win this 20-metre auto wind hose reel, which we're going to be able to tell you about how to enter that competition coming up soon.
Love it. I love a good giveaway.
Love a good giveaway.
So what else? So that's my stuff.
Your end of the town?
What's happening down your end?
Oh, look, everywhere else in the store, as we know, we love it. We're very much a manufacturing business first. So we've got up to 20% off DIY patios. We've got 20% off our Gable Garage range and plenty of other huge offers as well. It's big sale time for us. It's really a big time where we give away bonus vouchers and gift vouchers. To do that, you've got to make sure that you're a Super Saver member when you make your purchase. So please feel free to come in store, engage with one of my team. If you're not a Super Saver member, it takes literally 30 seconds to join up. And then if you are interested in, say, some sheds or some certain fencing, there are some categories where we're offering some bonus gift cards as well. So it's definitely worthwhile while you're inquiring, or if you've got those summer projects coming up, whether it's patios, fencings, garages, roofing and rainwater, come in, make sure you sign up to be a Super Saver member, and then you'll see what bonus offers we have on offer as well, as far as gift cards go. So we'd love to be able to see you again on Saturday.
So with those gift cards, do you get the gift cards on the day?
Yes, you do. Automatically printed on certain products through the till. So straight away, you'll actually get your Super Saver gift card, and then there's a bonus one that will come with it as well, just on selected manufactured items. So it's worthwhile coming down, engaging with the team on the design counter. I'll be here Saturday as well, so come say hello, and we can talk you through what some of those bonus offers and something might line up with what you're interested in.
How good's that? So they come down, they see you,
they will.
They get their patio sorted out.
See me in person.
Get their voucher.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
What a better spot to spend your voucher in than the garden centre.
And the other part, exactly right. The bonus vouchers are always good, but we love the Super Saver program. It's a really good loyalty program. Definitely very much a popular thing through our nursery in all of our stores. So we very much encourage you to come down for our Super Saturday massive event.
Nice.
Sweet.
Looking forward to it. I'll be here on Saturday as well, just to back you up.
So we'll make sure he's here as well, so you can come see him in real life person.
Come ask some questions, absolutely. That's what we're all about. So.
And I think the only other tips what we're talking about today, we're talking about lawn care.
Oh, we should probably talk garden.
Absolutely,
that's what we're here for. So Chris was nice enough to do October notes, and yeah, lawn care was a massive part of it, and I love my lawns.
Yep.
So I think that's a great part to start with. Just this week, I mean, you've seen the weather changing. It's been pretty nice, 25 I think already, big 27 for the weekend. It really feels like spring's here, and this is the time for lawns.
Yep.
So yeah, people have been asking things like, you know, watering, fertilising, you know, is it too soon, too late? Can I start putting new lawns in and stuff like that?
Yep.
So I guess from my perspective, like now that the soil temperature's starting to warm up, if you want to establish a new lawn, great time to do it.
Yep.
You know, prep the lawn nicely, you know, put in some nice topsoil, rake it across, get your seed in, keep it damp.
Yep.
with the weather the way that it is now, it'll be up and going in no time.
Yep.
So establishing a new lawn's
And
great.
I've got a big established lawn at home, so I took the opportunity just before the weekend to fertilise and made sure that, because Phil saw me exactly right, as soon as you fertilise, make sure you water that in heavily to make sure that it doesn't sit on the top. So I can tell you, basically, I did that prior to the weekend, and mine's already starting to show signs of it already,
Well,
mate.
I think the problem that we get is that, you know, we didn't have a particularly wet winter.
Yeah.
And you can already see signs of the moisture that we've had around starting to evaporate out of that topsoil.
Yep.
So we have to start watering now. I mean, we've touched on it the last couple of garden notes about sort of getting your irrigation system prepped and things like that. I think Chris even sort of gave one last mention to getting it prepped now, but
Yeah.
you really need to sort of have it up and ready, because, you know, if we're going to start seeing more of these, you know, 25 to 30 degree days, people are going to have to start thinking about putting some water around the place.
Yeah, definitely.
So absolutely having your irrigation system working.
And I think the biggest tip we got for lawns and so forth is they do prefer a deeper drink. So not that little and often. They're not really those drip feeder styles. With a lawn, they prefer a good soak and let it go for a couple of days.
Well,
and
look
then...
at this guy. I might go grab one of those free coffees.
I am listening and learning. It's okay, but
Absolutely
they do prefer
right.
a bigger, deeper drink. So nothing wrong with running your lawn sprinklers and so forth longer, but for less intervals. It's actually better for the lawns. It encourages that deeper root growth and so forth, and it makes your lawn stronger.
This is actually quite touching. He actually remembers.
I've got about 400 square metres of lawn at home, so I'm a massive fan of lawns, so it's all good. So yeah.
I'm 100% with you. So yeah, you know, if you're not having success with the way that you're watering your lawn,
Yep.
you know, add up the amount of time that you're putting the water on your lawn, and
Yep.
like you say, if you're watering it, you know, 5 or 6 days a week, add it all up, and then just divide it by 2 and just water it twice a week for longer.
Allow it to get
you know,
deeper and so forth into
the better lawns have the longer, deeper root systems. Absolutely right. So. Get your fertilizer on. We've talked about fertilizing. You know, there's different ones that you can get on now, but you know, the ones that sort of are popular, sudden impact for lawns has sort of been really popular. The new player in it is Lawn Porn. That I can barely keep it on the shelf. We've had to double the shelf capacity to be able to sort of keep up with its popularity. So definitely get your lawns fed, and like you say, get into that habit now of sort of watering it once or twice a week.
And the only other thing I could say, guys, is we've definitely got a larger range of lawn fertilisers. So if you've got a small lawn, that's okay. We've got the small green up lawn fertiliser, and then similar to mine, because I've got such a bigger thing, the sudden impact for lawns in a bigger sort of 30 kilo bag just goes a long way. So we've got plenty of options as far as variety of different fertilisers go for lawn as well.
And I guess the thing that, you know, we try to reinforce with people is that you don't have to spend big money every season. Like, it's just about maintaining sort of the nitrogen levels in the soil sort of throughout the year. So you might spend on your sudden impacts sort of for spring and autumn. But you know, don't neglect your lawn in summer and winter. You still have to put something down. But you know, you could get away with something like a blood and bone or a golf course green or one of those sorts of things, just to sort of maintain the way that the nitrogen is in the soil. So it's just, you know, you said before, little and often.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
All right, so we alluded to the giveaways earlier in the video. We've got 2 to give away. Firstly, this hose reel. 20 metre hose reel. It's one of those auto wind ones. We have them here in the garden centre. They're so useful, like for people that need to sort of get 20 metres out, water their garden, and then don't want to sort of wind up on one of those manual hose reels. This is the way to go. Now, to win this, it's simple. All you have to do is tag a friend on social media so that you can like it and bring them to Stratco, and then they can share in these sorts of gifts as well. So tag a friend to win this hose reel. Okay, the second giveaway. Stratco now does Euro outdoor kitchens. These things are amazing. Like, you know, if you've just spent your money on a lovely patio or something like that, you have to come in and look at the range of Euro outdoor kitchens. Now, the giveaway, you can win up to $10,000 cash back simply by buying one of these outdoor kitchens. So come in this Super Saturday to check out the range of Euro outdoor kitchens, speak to one of the team down there, get them to go through all the features and benefits of these things, and then talk to them about the opportunity to win that $10,000 cash back. We thought we'd change it up a little bit. We're very proud. In the last 2 weeks, we've spent a lot of time on the pot range, the brand new pot range for 24-25.
Yeah, wonderful new season, great new layout too, guys. So you can get in, very easy to move around and view every single one of these pots that we have on show, which is a part of the new season range. So
yeah, so we've had new racking put in.
Yep.
This is probably, I have to say, the best range of pots that we've ever had through Gepps Cross.
excellent.
So should we?
Let's go have a look. Yeah, let's do it. So new range of helix cylinder pots, various colours, various sizes, Phil.
I just love this. I mean, look at that sort of little wavy feature in it. I mean, we didn't have anything like that last year, and it just adds that sort of quirky look to it.
Yep.
I reckon that's really cool.
Yep. And good, obviously, indoors, outdoors. Some of these, obviously, neutral tone colours, very much on trend. Moving down a bit further, guys. Got a bit of a more smoky grey sort of finish as well.
And grey, we didn't have grey as part of the range last year, so
Yep.
they've changed it up, added something new. Black and white's always part of what we do.
Yeah.
But I mean, and this grey, it's not a dark grey. It's, I don't know if you can sort of see it through the camera, but it's
Yep.
a lovely light grey, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a softer sort of feel to it, I reckon, mate. for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's got what, 4 sizes
Yep.
available. So yeah,
So
1,
anything-
2, 3, 4, 5 sizes available.
Anything even good down to like those little indoor plants and so forth as well, which we have a great range of indoor plant pots as well, don't we, Phil? So,
Yeah, and then you could match it up if you wanted to put something larger on the patio.
Yep.
And then sort of continue the theme inside. You can do that for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Keep coming around this way. As you can see, big wide open space as well, guys. Get plenty of room to get your trolleys in so you can load up, which would be awesome.
Plenty of trolleys available.
Still a part of the Helix range, but obviously just more of the egg style, like the standard sort of egg style of pots. Again, soft grey finish, nice wavy tone, like you said, into black and white.
Just something different. I mean, eggs have been classic, but this new Helix range is just, for me, the standout. Probably look for the year.
Yep.
So it'd be interesting to see how people love it.
And if anything, if you look at that one's a bit softer, we're switching across to the other side here, guys, and this is more the textured style ones.
How
These
good-
ones here, the Flynn,
How good are these, mate?
the Flynn range, the old stone look, which I really, really enjoy. That looks really good. Decent sized pots too, Phil.
Look at that. I mean, you could fruit trees.
Yeah.
How good would that be for a fruit tree?
Yeah, yep. And again, sort of similar tones to the other guys, where we've got to make sure we offer plenty in different colours too, guys. So as we go along, got your standard white offering as we do, into black.
That's fairly in your face, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, that's pretty punchy. I like that. But similar, again, plenty of different ranges, plenty of different sizes, indoor, outdoor plants. We've got plenty there, and no doubt we've got a great complement of different soils, fertilisers and everything else that can go with it as well.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, that's massive, really. Like, I could imagine having a citrus sort of in that, and then, something small to match it sort of alongside.
Yeah, yep, fantastic. All right, keep coming around.
You move down through here. These are more your classic eggs like we've had previously. So this is Prague. So they've changed it up a little bit. They've sort of added a couple of new colours in. They've gone square this year. There's a lot of squares that you'll sort of see as we go through. But with these nice rounded edges and sort of a tapered bottom,
Yep.
it's not that old box sort of thing that
yep.
you'd normally see.
Yep, gives it a bit of a sort of softer edge, doesn't it, I think?
Yeah, and you can see it sort of carry through. You'll see it in a minute with some of the troughs and stuff like that. So,
Yep.
it's not all about harsh lines anymore. It's all about that sleek look.
So Grayson's range, and then if you swing on the other side here, guys, again, just making sure we've got different colour offerings as well. So white terrazzo, and then even this one's a bit different. The old rust look, which seems to be pretty popular. I know we've certainly got a huge range of rush screens and so forth, and that decorative screen market's really exploded.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
no doubt it's rolled into pots now as well, which no doubt would complement a bit of that. So if you've got some of that rusty artwork going around, we've got some rusty pots to go with that as well that hopefully would complement or offset that that sort of product as
So
well.
these are the Grayson squares.
Yeah.
And in a minute we'll have a look at some troughs.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I mean, this is exciting. I mean, this fawn colour, we've never had this before.
Yes, yeah, again, just making out some new colours, new ranges, which is pretty exciting.
Sort of a throwback to the old sandstone look
Yeah.
that we used to have.
Yep.
But, it's a bit more textured.
And without the weight of a
Yeah.
sandstone too. Graysons, how good are they?
Yes. I mean, and you can see what I mean, like these edges here, you can put those squares up against it.
Yeah.
It's nice, round, sleek.
It's good, isn't it? Very
Yeah.
nice. Good look, good feel. I reckon these will complement some of the other things in your garden and around on the patios and decks that you have for sure. So.
It's unusual, isn't it? I mean, I was trying to explain this to a customer the other day over the phone, which was difficult, but it's not just a rust look, is it? You can start to see that sort of, it's almost like a stony finish in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I reckon that's really cool.
And then just the similar, as we keep going down, you'll basically then go back into, again, still troughs, but the more traditional terrazzo, white sort of finish and feel. So happy with all this new range for sure.
And behind the camera, you might have to spin around just so that we can have a look. So, once again, we've got these U-chamber pots.
Yep.
Look at that, got it, U-chamber pots.
New chamber pots.
Black and white.
Yep.
We've got matching troughs to go with it. That's that stone finish again, not the pebble like we saw earlier.
Yes.
So this is just a stone finish, which is a little bit different to, say, some of the smoother finishes that we've seen so far.
Again, really, really good size. So fruit tree, you know, features on the patio, on the front deck.
For me,
front
something
porch.
like this by front door,
Yep.
something like a nice topiary or something like that in it.
Yeah.
I mean, what a statement that would make coming
Fantastic.
into someone's house.
Yep, absolutely, guys.
Definitely.
Decent, good size, good size.
Yeah. So, and then you can see sort of through here as
Again,
well.
some of that
some
rust
of
look
the-
still. And then into some of the still the traditional whites and blacks finishes as per normal. So
I mean, look at the size of that. Right. Get the old cauldron out.
yeah, it's a monster. I love it.
Pick one of these up for Halloween.
You can turn it into a bath for the kids outside. They love it.
Throw some ice in there, have the beers in there. at
Now we're
Christmas.
talking ice and beers. I love your work. So plenty of new range to come in. We just really want to invite you down and come and have a look. We're pretty excited about the new range. We just want to make sure that you're coming in and having a look and get our eyes on it yourself. So thank you.
We've got a little bit more to look at down here.
All right, we're still going. Like we said, it's the biggest range of pots in Adelaide, I think.
You might have to put some sort of...
Or at least the Gepps Cross region. So,
Absolutely. At this store, it's the biggest selection we've ever had.
absolutely. Yeah. Again, so part of the new range?
Yeah, modstone. So
Yeah, cool.
we've done modstone before, but once again, like you say, some new colours.
I just love the lightweight finish of these sort of things as well, guys. It's one of those things, you know, I know that pots are certainly gone to the past, of the big old heavy lug concrete ones and stuff like that. You know, these sort of things are very easy to move around, plant. So especially for us, like we're slowly getting into indoor plants. And I know with indoor plants, occasionally they do like to still get some sunlight, which I'm finding out when they start to droop on you. So, you know, the fact that you can actually pick the whole thing up and take it out very easily is really, really good. So
Yeah, and like you say, I mean, that's perfect, isn't it?
yeah, yep.
Indoor pot.
Nice
you
little
know,
piecely
probably
inside
a
or something
70
like that.
or something like that.
Yep.
Work it up to something larger. So
Correct.
lots of sizes.
Bit further down. Into our rust. The rust is on this year, I can tell you.
We've invested in it. It better be popular.
You're right about saying that though, Phil. It does have a bit of a rust, and there's also a bit of a motley sort of stone almost through it as well, which then I think breaks it up. So.
I think the cool thing, and you can sort of start to see it through here, is that you don't really have two pots the same.
No, you want that inconsistency with them as well.
You know,
that's got to
I mean,
be the feature of the product.
You could do it if you wanted to go with like a standard black or white or
Yeah, of
grey.
course,
You
yeah.
could have it if you wanted everything to look the same. But yeah, you can see some of these finishes here.
Yeah.
They're all individual.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's really cool for character. You know, you don't
Yep.
really want all your pots to sort of you know, necessarily be uniform.
Yep. I think they've come a long way, haven't they?
Once again, more stone. So
More stone look finish.
we saw that in those U chambers over there. So we've got the black one here. I'm sure there's a white one here somewhere. Yep, right here.
Right here on a pallet.
Thank God. Woo. We've got the white terrazzo.
Yep. That's more that classic. I've got some of these, Phil. I've got my magnolias in these at home, the real big ones.
Yep.
3 of those along the fence line. I've got a big like retaining wall, and it really stands out quite well.
Yeah.
So same thing, just the white on the dark really works quite
And
well.
that terrazzo finish, I mean, it's just a little bit different. I mean, white can be just a little boring.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to add a little bit of a fleck, and
Yep.
same deal as I was saying about the rust ones, really, you know, you're not going to get the same flecks for all of them.
No.
So you're going to have that character of, you know, sort of individual looking pots.
Yep. No, fantastic.
Once again, we move into some more egg pots.
Classic shape.
Yeah, still in that stone finish, black and white.
Yep.
You know, small, large, you know, perfect for the patio.
And the Andy bowls.
Bowls.
The Andy bowls.
So we've done bowls before, like water feature
Yeah,
type
I
bowl
reckon, yeah,
things.
water feature style, yeah.
This is something a bit different in terms of the way that they look, but
Yep.
I mean, like I said, we've had these out for maybe 2 weeks.
Yep.
We've already started selling the bowls.
Yeah, good.
Like
good.
These have been crazy. So people obviously love them. Same deal. I love this colour, the fawn colour.
Yep, the old fawny colour.
I think that's going to be an absolute winner for this year. Rust.
Yep, rust is in there. Don't worry, rust is in. And then we get past some of the ones we've been really talking about. We do have then one of the other ones, new ones down here, guys, which is the old Fiore.
Fiore.
So more of a pattern style if you want something that has a little bit more of a pattern or a feel to it as well. In a nice sort of, you'd almost call that sort of semi-charcoal, sort of charcoal finish, but sort of lightly faded on the outside. And then the classic white, of course, as well.
This is part of, I guess, the outdoor pot range, but you can see where the inspiration is to be able to sort of take some of that indoor type. Indoor pots seem to be all like flowery and featured and stuff like that. Outdoor pots tend to be plain and
a bit more,
you can
more
see
rustic.
the way they've taken sort of inspiration from indoor pots to sort of create this one.
Yep.
So, you know, once again, you know, you could have this going from your patio into the house and, you know, the transition would be perfect.
And then to finish off, this is the last one, yep.
This is more Fiore. So
Fiore again,
we've got it in.
but just in a nice classic white finish.
Yeah, and the egg finish. So I guess we finish on a classic. Yeah, so big range.
Big range. A few more things actually. We just really wanted to take you through the garden centre indoors area because there are some exciting stuff in here as well. We're talking about Super Saturday. We've talked about our huge range of brand new external pots, but we've got a few little things inside that we wanted to show you as well. Phil.
I'm inside, absolutely. They want to talk about vertical gardens.
Vertical gardens, really popular.
Gardens. So I've been lucky enough this month, and you'll see it come December, I had to do an article for SA Life magazine.
Hey, very nice.
Talking about what's popular.
Yep.
These bad boys here. So we've got a huge range now of vertical gardens, and it seems to be an area that, you know, with smaller spaces and people wanting to utilise those spaces easier.
Yep.
Vertical gardens, you can sort of decorate the walls. You know, some of these guys like this one here, it's on a stand.
Yeah, a little mobile garden kit.
You know, if you wanted, I mean, for me, this is perfect for like around the barbecue.
Yeah.
Throw some herbs in it.
Yep.
Or, you know, some leafy veg or something like that into it. You can sort of wheel it up near the barbecue while you're cooking away and add some sort of fresh stuff into your salads or onto your cooking.
Yep.
These are on sale at the moment, Sam.
So normally $95 down to 85 for the whole month of big sale.
Yep, absolutely. So you can look at that. You know, behind the scenes, you've also got ones that you can attach to the wall.
Yep.
Once again, you know, some of them are sort of a little bit more permanent. So you attach the framework to the wall.
Yep.
Then there's like little pockets that go in it. Other ones, like the Garden Up range, you put a trellising up and then you can hang the pots whichever way you want to do it.
So along a fence line, somewhere inside underneath the patio, wherever you're going to be able to basically fit it, which would be cool.
And then the cool thing about that is, like, you know, any other room of the house, if you wanted to sort of change things up and make it look a little bit different for next weekend, it's just a matter of then lifting those pots up and changing them around.
Yep.
I mean, it's a great option to use for someone that likes to have change every now and again.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Huge range of indoor plants as well, guys, down through this way.
As we go through, mate, you know, we talked about some of the pots from outside.
Yes.
Check these guys out. These are super cool. This is the first time we've had something like this. These are called false bottom pots.
Yeah, right.
And the concept is, if you remember the U-chambers that we put outside, nice and deep for sort of next to the front door and stuff like this.
Yep.
These guys are more for indoors because there's a false bottom to it.
How good's that?
Let's have a look at, there you go, producing Nathaniel at his best. False bottom, look at that. So you don't have to fill this up with Potamix all the way.
So it still gives that grandeur of presence, but it's obviously a lot smaller. It takes like one size pot, makes it easier. Perfect.
Yep. So you choose, I mean, for this one here, I mean, there's a couple of different sizes in this range. This is the large one. We've popped in, I mean, this is an 8-inch pot, that's a 10-inch pot. This is actually set up for like a 300ml pot.
Yeah, okay.
And it just sits nicely sort of within this rim.
Yep.
You don't really see the pot, you just see that plus the plant.
Little decorative pebbles over the top you wouldn't even see.
And when it comes to watering, I mean, the ideal way to do it is obviously pick the pot up and take it outside, water it.
Yep.
But if you wanted to bring it in, you can still dribble into the bottom of the pot without causing any problems.
Of course.
And it's not going to go all over the carpet or something like that. So,
fantastic.
Awesome addition to the range. I think
And then if we look about indoor pots, we're talking the Enliven range. You were telling me that's been going off. It's one of those crazy ranges. but certainly very popular outside in their green life world. Yeah.
Yeah, Enliven's, it's not all about collectible plants,
Yep.
but they've sort of got their name from that. So they might not be sort of, exactly budget friendly,
Yep.
but they're going to be that one that, if you want to impress your friends with something that you're not going to find everywhere,
Yep.
I mean, Thai Constellation's been around for a little while now and the
Yep.
price has certainly come down,
Yep.
but, it's not the sort of plant that every person's going to have in their house.
Yep.
So Enliven's opened up a complete avenue to that sort of thing. And their range just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So they've spent the last couple of months revamping the range, and I'm sure that sort of when it relaunches
There'll be some new
November,
exciting stuff.
we'll see some really cool stuff. Not only varieties, but even like really aggressive pricing. So
Yep.
that'll be cool.
We've got a really wonderful aisle and range of indoor pot range as well, which is something we just wanted to quickly show you as well. So come through.
So over here, Sam, you've got self-watering pots.
Yep.
They're only a plastic, but for those people that forget
Yes, yeah,
to water their plants or what sort of want that easier to look after type thing.
Yep.
Self-watering is the way to go.
Yep.
So obviously they've got the little reservoir at the bottom here. You can fill that up and then sort of plant your plants into it. It's all taken care of. Just have to remember to fertilise it then.
So a good combination of plastic and also then ceramic on the other side as well, with a huge range of colours, Phil. And certainly a lot of different styles and variety as well, which is always good for most tastes, which is great.
And like you say, we've got sort of this new range here and certainly across in the next aisle over as well. That's all new season stuff, but we do have some amazing bargains. I mean, these leaf pots,
Yep.
this is the last of what we've got available, and
Yep.
this will be sort of your last opportunity to buy them.
Yep.
But I mean, crazy price, $7.95 for some of those small ones.
Yeah, awesome. Nothing wrong with that. And a little bit more decorative in feature, mate, with the old timber brought into it.
Yeah, I mean, stands have certainly been popular over the last few years, and same deal. I mean, you can pick up some real awesome bargains certainly this weekend. Come in and have a look at the range. I'm sure there'll be some sort of an offer on pots.
Yes.
So come in and have a look. Your last opportunity to buy some of these, but first opportunity to buy some of the new stuff.
Some of the new range.
And then you've got sort of these two here. These are also part of the new season stuff. Some of these quirky quotes, staying alive. so
Let's
there
hope
you go. Ready, set, grow.
Ready, set, grow. Best buds?
Best buds.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So, if you want something that's a little bit funny and
the reminder for the indoor ones, give me some light, please. So that works well.
So absolutely. So and these guys here, no stands, but certainly
Built
little
in.
legs.
I like it.
So
Yep.
get it up off the table there. I mean, what can I say? I mean, great range of indoor pots as well. All right. Well, Sam's left me. He's gone off to do some important business, he tells me. So this is the last of it. So this is the exciting stuff in terms of indoors. This all sort of came in just last week. So this is where the quirkiness comes into it. This penguin that I refer to as an owl. Check these guys out. If you're a cat lover, I mean, we've got some awesome planters. And I bought some plants in, hopefully, that will fit just nicely in these guys. So you'd have to check these guys out. If you're a dog lover, perfect. This is more of your classic range of indoor pots. You've got your saucers and stuff. So, some nice colours. This pine lime colour is really popular. We've got that in the two colours. These rep pots. This is new this year. I think these are going to be fantastic. No drainage hole for something like this. So this is one of those ones where you'd actually end up putting your indoor plant inside it. Take it outside to water it, put it in. You don't have a drip tray, so you can put that somewhere nice on the kitchen table. And then check some of these guys out. I mean, look at the colours. I mean, I think these are going to go crazy. People love these nice bright colours. Once again, these guys come, there is a drainage hole, so if you wanted to plant them up, you could. But you can take that the little plug in there, so it does drain through, or you can leave the plug in so that if you just wanted to put your plant inside it, the water's not going to go everywhere. Great idea. And then these things. Now, this is something I've never planted into, so I'm hoping that at some point I'll pick one of these up myself to have a go. So terracotta pots, porous, so water goes through these pots. And the concept is that you can sort of fill this up. you plant your plant inside this, and then you can sort of just sit it inside the water. It's sort of like that self-watering type concept. Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to plant into something like that. So we've got that in 2 different styles, that one and this one here. I might end up planting something like this up and putting it on the desk so that we can sort of keep an eye on it. So by all means, if you come through Gepps Cross, you know, call me out and see if I've done it, and we can have a look together to see if it works. That'd be cool to have a look at. And then, you know, we walk through here. Some of these leaf pots, like I mentioned in the last aisle, this is the last opportunity to buy some of these guys. This is it. This is all that we've got left. So once these are gone, I don't think we'll be getting them again. So buy up while you can. All right, well, that's it. No more. Garden Oats finished, October finished, Sam's gone. We'll see you Saturday for Super Saturday. Look forward to it.